I'll just try and brute force 2 things. Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. We're gonna left off of going back home and after an investigation, I do believe? I don't know, we're just gonna do where we left off. Let's just go from there. If you haven't watched the last part, do it. We're just going to continue where we left off. Another day, another morning. I woke from dreams filled with fire and smoke. The sun shining through the window gave me a comforting feeling of familiarity, despite the portal in the distance reminding me of my purpose here. I looked towards the horizon, my view undisturbed by dividing walls. The light of the morning sun was painting the sky with golden hues, a view that had become a rarity back home. It evoked a feeling of freedom and openness that was almost scary to me. While I got ready for the day, my thoughts strayed to the people I knew back home. I couldn't help but wonder how they were doing. But I had greater things to worry about at the moment, like Reza, murders, generators. How much danger was I really in? Ding dong. Who is it now? Ah, you, Bryce. Hey, Neco. Hey, Chief, more bad news. Not quite, unless you count Reza still missing as bad news, but that's kind of why I'm here. Well, what is it? It's just some good news. Old-fashioned police work, and we're counting on your help again. Okay, what's the good news? Ah, jeez. Okay, well, we can save on this one. I'm not really in the mood to look at corpses today. I'm not actually sure what would be the good response. I would have sort of nitpicked in a before one. Like, he doesn't say he needs my help looking at corpses, but it's a joke, but, I'll just see what he says. Don't worry, we have something else planned. We obtained a list of places Reza visited in the days before he vanished. We'll check those out, maybe find a lead, and you might help us understand his motivations or give us some context. At least he has a sense of humor. It's not like I have anything better to do. Alright. Alright. Sure, sign me up. Great. I guess I'm not really in the mood to look at corpses. Made him laugh. We'll go with that one. Bryce can laugh, unlike the gray one, whose name I now forget for now. Don't worry, we have something else planned, yes. I can certainly try. I'm sure you'll do a great job. That is reassuring. Are you ready to go? Okay. We're just gonna go. There's a couple of places we can check out. Let's see where we should go first. While Bryce focused on his list, I saw someone approach out of the corner of my eye. A closer look revealed that it was Sebastian, waving his arm in an attempt to get our attention as he ran toward us, his face grave. There you are, Chief. I was looking for you. Well, what are you doing here? Don't tell me there's another dead person. Sorry, Chief, there is. No, better not be the Wyvern. Damn, guess it's going to be one of those days. It better be another unknown nobody. Yeah, it looks that way. Am I going to be looking at another corpse? Someone else can take care of that today, though. We've got other plans. Things are getting serious. You'll need to sign off on a few things at least. I know. We'll go to the crime scene, sign a few forms, and then we're out. Interesting, I guess, building. Will this turn into, like, feudal Japan or Chinese decor? Weird. When we arrived at the scene, I saw the poor victim next to one of the houses. The obligatory sheets that was draped over him provided a modicum of discretion. I've not actually used that word. Was I even pronouncing that right? Whatever. Provided some discretion, but did nothing to hide the crime that had occurred. Alright, give me the story. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. The wounds match those of the last victims, so a similar, if not identical, murder weapon is likely. The victim, maintenance person for this area, and the electricity's out. The power goes out, maintenance guy shows up and is killed before he can fix the problem. At least that's my theory. So the power for the whole block is still out. That is correct. We should get that fixed as soon as possible. We don't need civilians showing up around here and complaining about sitting in the dark. Good point. Bryce's snout wrinkled with distaste as he glanced over Sebastian's shoulder. Ah, damn, not again. What is it? The gray one? Yep. What are you doing here, Maverick? A second victim, huh? He just starts lighting a cigarette. It's like, I'm on the case. This is an official investigation. You better not cross that police line. Shunned by my own colleagues. You're on sick leave. Jesus Christ, man. I knew he was going to be stubborn and all that, but Jesus Christ. It's just to be expected, I guess. But this is ridiculous. You know how it is. Rules are rules. And without rules, murders like this one would be allowed to happen again and go unpunished. Tish, have your fun without me, then. Have your fun. And we're going to have so much fun. I'm going to have so much fun, of course. What do you think he wanted here, Chief? That one's easy, to do his own investigation, just like he said he would. I shouldn't be surprised he showed up, but I guess we're lucky we arrived before he did. I agree. Man, I don't know if he'd be the kind to really manipulate evidence or be the murderer. That seemed too predictable that he'd be the one set up kind of thing later on, but we'll see. We better check out that power outage now, of course. I think the door to the maintenance room is right around here. Let's hurry up to that already, then. Fancy spiral staircase. You got your flashlight, Seb. Always, Chief. You should go first, then. I don't have my stuff here. Besides, putting on that head mount is such a hassle. I remember you complain about that every time it comes up. There, that should do the trick. That's a tiny little flashlight, oh my. You just stay behind me, Neco, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I hate stairs, especially those made for smaller dragons like you. Trust me, having it the other way around isn't too great either. I dislike all kinds of stairs. That sounds like something I would say, genuinely. You know, I'll go with that first. I just dislike all kinds of stairs, period. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. Okay. Is this like a critical chat and that's why it locks me out, or is it just a bug? People told me that it locks you out of like a system to make sure you stick with your decision, but it's weird how it doesn't work all the time, so I have no idea what to believe. I don't mind stairs. That's being contrarian is stupid. Saying nothing is also boring, but okay. This kind of it just goes back to the same thing, though. I don't think those kind of opinions matter or change anything. This kind of reminds me of when we found that underground base or whatever it was. Remember, Chief? How could I not? It wasn't that long ago. Underground base. Yeah, the portal wasn't the only piece of ancient technology we found. There was also this whole lab near it. Seemed to have some high-tech stuff in there. At least that place didn't have as many stairs. So the people that are of the higher intelligence in the medical scene and technology would maybe know what maybe we're dealing with, maybe? Wait, so you not only found the portal, but a whole facility along with it. Yes, but we're not sure how much the two are actually related. We spent all that time studying the portal and barely got anywhere with it. This stuff is just beyond what we know. But that's what you say. Is there anyone else in here that would in the dragon world, or is it maybe the Reza that's like maybe knows this shit too? But here we are. What's behind the door, huh? Like, why does it look like there's a leg behind it, or weird, like a tripod leg kind of thing? Weird. Who knows? Wait, so we went down a spiral staircase and now we're in a condo stair area? Where are we? What exactly are we looking for? Whatever is causing the power outage, if we don't find the cause, we should at least be able to get the backup running. Looks like the generator's gone. Mystery solved. The sound of creaking metal penetrated the stillness of the room. I looked above toward the source of the noise as it grew louder, and the next instant I was pushed sideways and fell to the ground, just barely avoiding the giant light fixture. I mean, giant light fixture. It's just a light bulb. It's fine. That fell from the ceiling and shattered into countless pieces alongside me. Neco, are you all right? The next thing I saw was a hooded figure standing above me, barely visible against the darkness that permeated the room. Human? They got human feet. A mask. I'll just assume it's Reza unless I get told there's other humans that went through the portal, or that there were humans, that there are some kind of rare humans that still live in this world. I'll say it's the latter. If I had to guess, I'll say this is human that simply existed in the dragon's world the entire time, and isn't just something of like Reza being like, I started Getting into a costume! Haha! That'd be weird. But the figure crouched down next to me, its mask hovering right in front of my face. Merely a whisper reached my ears when it spoke. Be careful, Neco. Huh? Then the figure dashed towards the stairs. Where are you going? That's not me. Don't move. He's going up the stairs. I'm on it. The flashlight just went... I didn't see that chair. He threw a chair. I can't see a damn thing in here. Here, Chief. I hate these stupid stairs. I mean, this is a really human-esque complex. I mean, the dragons hate the stairs. It had to be made not with dragons in mind, right? It makes no sense otherwise. Why did they complain about stairs? Why wouldn't all the dragons just build normal dragon stairs? I don't know. But you're blocking the way. Just go around me. There's no room. You're wide as the stairs are. I can't help it. It's a wide load. Damn it, we'll never catch him now. Bryce acknowledges that he's a wide load. It's not my fault I'm so girthy. But, okay, but no generator, no power. Okay, but what about the murder scene then? By the time we found our way back up, the mysterious figure was nowhere to be found. Well, no shit. We've got a long search ahead of us. And with a head start like that, there might be no end to it. You have to take our chances as long as we still can. Except that chance is growing smaller and smaller while we wait for the team to arrive. What even happened down there? Right, Neco, tell us everything in as much detail as you can. There wasn't much to it. I heard a noise, I looked up, the light fixture came down, and someone pushed me. You mean Reza? I don't think it would be Reza. It's just not... It's not their character based on how stupid they were, shooting a dragon, being reckless while this one's sneaky and has a mask. I mean, Reza could have just done that to begin with. I don't think it was Reza. What makes you say that? Whoever it was wearing a mask. It bloody well can't be someone else, so let's not kid ourselves here. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if dragons are scarcity in the human world, then wouldn't it just makes the most sense if they try to play that upside down? Or in the dragon world, there's this legendarily really rare and unheard of human that just simply has existed the whole time, but hidden. So a lot of people, like in fantasy universes, you always have the last dragon, or Braveheart, for example. So I think it's going to be the same thing. But we'll see. Why would he wear that whole getup, though? Plot purposes. You didn't want to be recognized. That's a bad excuse when there are only 2 humans here. That you know of. For protection. I'm not so sure about that, but who knows. And... Camouflage! Wait, he didn't want to be recognized. Why would he wear the whole getup? Yeah, he doesn't want to be recognized. He's human-shaped. He had human feet. He had human boots on. Unless there's a dragon that has, like, itty-bitty feet that can fit in human boots. Just say, I saw human-sized boots. That's all you had to say. But we probably won't. As a camouflage, apparently. Good point. Brown cloak camouflage. Yeah, whatever. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Your earlier theory about what happened was pretty sound, Sebastian. Let's go with that and add the bit about the generator being stolen. So now the question is, who has a motive for stealing a generator? It could be anyone. I mean, Reza's what they want me to say. Fuck you. I'll save here. It could be anyone, really. Technically, yes, but it's unlikely that someone who lives here would resort to stealing a generator when they could easily buy or even just request one. It's not really the kind of thing that would get stolen around here. How about Reza? I can't deny the fact that your generators are pretty important to us, but resorting to murder... We all saw the human figure running away. Why would he have stayed here if he stole it? Maybe it was a dragon in disguise. Are we sure we saw him running away? Now you're grasping at straws. Yeah, no shit. I'm wondering how they would respond to this, or if I go somewhere. Yeah, like what the fuck? Why would he have stayed if he stole it? The generator's already gone when we got there, and the person in question wasn't carrying it either. Perhaps this is a case of where the criminal has returned to the crime scene. And that could be anyone again. For this kind of crime, I'd say no, but who knows? Maybe our rules just don't apply anymore. What do you mean? No offense, but ever since you two humans arrived, there have been a lot of strange things going on. This place used to be a quiet town. You're starting to sound like Maverick. To be fair, we saw a human running away from the crime scene. Given what we know so far, there's only really one option. Maybe we should just focus on finding him and point fingers later. Yes! Oh, Jesus. I want to find out what they think otherwise, though. Honestly, things aren't looking great for him. It's great for him right now. It's still our top priority to find him. But after what we've seen here today, I'm not sure what will happen when we do. I just don't want to give you any false hope, you know? I see. Ah, come on. Okay, I did it. Okay, one sec. Boop, bop, and whoops. No. It could have been anyone. Why would he have stayed here if he stole it? And maybe this is all a huge misunderstanding, and he just needs someone to talk to him. Let's put this into perspective. We found 2 corpses so far. Reza is the prime suspect, and you think all he needs is someone to talk to him. Sorry, but I'll be going with a no on that one. Yeah, I was expecting that. Probably, I already know what choice I would pick, though. It's just the... maybe it was a dragon in disguise. Nice, starting to sound like... I don't know what would be the right pick, but... whatever, I'll pick... I don't think anything matters here, but yeah. We should find them and point fingers later, yes, agreed. The police team will be here any minute now. You don't have to get involved with this search, but that doesn't mean you can't help us. What do you want me to do? We still have the list of places we were going to check out. Remember, we can't go now. The search takes priority. Of course, we'll still check out those places after you're done here, but if you go on your own, you can speed up the process. You could even find a lead for us. Who knows? You must be really understaffed if you need to rely on me. How about no? It has to do with... it has less to do with my staff and more with what I told you last time. You know him, and that gives you experience that can help us understand how we think. Well, you're still stuck on the part where you still think there's only 2 humans, but I mean... okay. Any human can obviously, like, live in a dragon world. There's food everywhere. It's just... I just don't know what really dragons eat. I'll just assume everything, like the industrial age. I mean... They don't drive cars, they can just fly, so if they don't have the industrial age, if they don't have the combustion engine, then it's like, why would they even invent that when they can just fly? Humans invented all that stuff for a reason, so it's weird that this universe can exist, but maybe it's explained later on, but sure thing. Great. Here's the list. Considering your status, you shouldn't have any trouble in these places, but if anything happens, call me and I'll check up on you later. Wait a minute, you mean I'm going all by myself? All of us are going to be busy with the search, and we can't really afford to spare someone right now. You'll be fine. Aren't you worried I'll do something fishy? I mean, isn't that why Reza and I were assigned police escorts in the first place? That policy was mostly Maverick's fault, and he's out of the picture. With my authority as chief, I say you can go alone. Maverick's more... direct, but he's maybe more... relaxed? Like, he might be maybe a veteran at his job, but is he too lenient? I don't know. I already know where you're going, and besides, I trust you. If you're in cahoots with Reza, you would have run off with him when you had the chance. That's what I would make you want to think, and then stab you in the back at the end, if I were evil, but I just happen to not be. Like, good point. Yes, I see. The team approaching. Guess you should get going. I'll see you later. It was a relief to leave the crime scene considering all that had happened. When I reached into my pocket to take a look at the list, however, I found something unexpected. It was a small piece of paper with the word Tatsu written on it. How did it get there? Just slipped in my DMs? Alright. My earlier encounter with the masked person was the only time today someone was close enough to smuggle something into my pocket. I figured if someone like Bryce tried to do something like that, I definitely would have noticed. Bryce and his big claw digits would have just squeezed into my tight pockets. Don't take that. Don't take that the wrong way. I mean, that was the point of the joke. What am I saying? But anyways, as for Tatsu, the only related thing I could think of was Tatsu Park, which I had come across when I went to the police station the other day. It's really incriminating if I go and to a different place that's not on the list, but I mean, unless... It depends if the word Tatsu is also... Like, I don't want to be caught in a place I shouldn't be, but whatever. Even if that park was the place the mysterious paper referred to, I didn't know if it was actually a good idea to visit. The masked person may have saved me from the falling light fixture, but if it was Reza, it would mean following someone who was also the prime suspect of 2 murders. I also had to consider the list of places Reza had been to. A local grocery store, the production facility we had visited, and the library were the 3 places closest to here. It certainly was going to be a busy day, and I knew I wouldn't have the time to visit all of them. This seems important, then. Alright. Well, I might as well do... Like, what I'm hoping is that if I visit Tatsu Park, I can get answers, and by getting answers, I can get a better ending because I'll be more knowledgeable. And not... And again, I don't want to be spoiled. It's just my theory here. I'm hoping that by escalating the plot, by going after this masked person, it won't push me towards a direction that basically is a negative or bad ending, which is also possible. I'll go with more knowledge equals better way of handling the situation rather than, you know, avoiding all the things that are the prime areas. So we'll visit Tatsu, I don't know, that'll be the first thing I do. I shouldn't be incriminated nor killed, but I hope it doesn't lead to anything negative. Tatsu Park, here I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm even looking for, though. Read the sign. This park is dedicated to our creator, to whom we owe our sentience and existence. Creator. As it is our duty to remember, this place honors them every day with its beauty and grants a place of recreation and contemplation to all of us. Okay, who's the creator? Who is the creator? Is it just a vague essence of God that's also in this world, or is it going to be like plot twist? There's a human-shaped God. I don't know. I should look at the map. This park is bigger than I thought. I could go north towards Tatsu Avenue, which apparently is a nice spot to look at the landscape, or south to the political district. Okay, well... But what about... I want to look at the shrubbery. Let me look at the shrubbery. Tatsu Park. Shrubbery! Yeah, this totally won't look strange or suspicious. Here we go. Yeah, I found some dirt. There doesn't seem to be anything else. I found a handful of dirt. Oh, shit. Wait, I found a handful... Like, I genuinely found some dirt. Achievement-wise. Does that mean anything? Find a handful of dirt. 65% of players have this achievement. Search through it again. Again, I guess I should look harder this time. Is there going to be an achievement that I had to search it like 100 times? Someone told me I'd have to deny Bryce to go the investigation 100 times for an achievement. That just sounds ridiculous too. It seems there's still just dirt to be found here, and I don't think I'll need more than what I already have. I mean, I'd have to do this. Who knows? Wait. I should look harder this time. It's still disturbed. Okay, but... Search the pavilion? You never know what you'll find around a pavilion. Let's do this. I found something. Okay, it's a round, smooth orb about the size of a bowling ball. Wait a minute, I recognize this. It looks like something I saw in the books the other day. Oh. That seems important. It seems really important. Where finding dirt is only 65%, but finding the orb is 46% found, even though it's in the exact same area. So either a lot of people just sort of got the dirt achievement and then looked at the map and moved on. We'll see. Alright, well, I'll see what happens if I stop looking at the... Hang on, the park. I don't think I'll find anything else here. Get some well-deserved rest. I mean, it says I only have a day to do one of them, so I mean... Yeah. Yep. So I might as well keep up the search. Stay in the central. Okay, look at the map. Political. Just as I entered the southern part of the park, I found myself tumbling to the ground when someone suddenly bumped into me. Ouch. Lucius. Sorry about that, are you alright? A new dragon. Besides being a little dirtier than before, I think so. I should really look where I'm going. Sometimes I just get lost in my thoughts. Hey, I think you dropped this. Oh, thank you. Ghost stories, huh? Yep, I should probably go before the bookstore closes by. Zoom. Okay. That dragon has never possibly seen a human before, but he's really casual about it. There's someone sitting on the benches. Approach the dragon. Who is it? Oh, that's a weird dragon. Reminds me of the girl dino from the Land Before Time, the Triceratops. I can't remember her name. What a most, like, just really weird looking though. What a most pleasant surprise to be meeting you here, Neco. Why do you know my first name? Do you know who I am? I'm afraid I don't. Then let me fill that gap in your knowledge. My name is Emera, and I am the Minister of Culture and Arts. Oh, you're prof, or what? And what brings you here today, Neco? I suppose to call myself Miko. I'm not quite sure of that myself. The park does have an appeal that naturally draws people in, I would know, since I'm partly responsible for creating it. Have you seen the north side yet? If not, you totally should. It's just so pretty this time of year. You created this park. Well, some of it. Do you see the building behind me? That's where I work. Do you want to know a secret? The park was built here so I could enjoy going outside on my breaks. Like right now, for example. Can I ask you a question? You can ask for sure, but whether I can answer or not is another question. What would you like to know? My question is whether or not me being seen by them, being seen by another dragon, so someone knows I was here, is gonna screw me in the ass later. What do you think about us visiting this world? You and Reza. Well, I think it is about the most exciting thing that has happened here in the last few years. I mean, what happened before the last few years, huh? It certainly has been a nice distraction from the other boring things I have to do at work. How so? Arranging your arrival was partly my responsibility. In fact, I would have been at the portal to welcome you myself if something didn't come up at the last second. What is your job? I could, but I think overall it's a very boring affair. Well, I mean, at least maybe you're humble about it, or just realistic. It involves a lot of reading, talking, and approving or rejecting forms and projects. It has its perks, but in some ways I'll certainly be happy when my term is over. If you've been minister once, that's something people remember you for, even if those times are long past. No one can ever take that away from you again. You mentioned your term ending. How does that work here? We, the ministers, serve our term, and then someone else takes their place. Only one minister changes at a time, though. Technically speaking, any person can become a minister, though there are certain standards and requirements that must be met in order to apply for office. I don't want to bore you with the details, as that would be too long and tedious. Oh, tell me anyways. Can you tell me more about Tatsu Park? Well, I'm not sure there is that much to say about it. Maybe they can tell me about some kind of secret area. It just opened recently. I think the initial request was for more open space, like a dedicated place for people to gather and such. If you read the plaque, you would know that the park was dedicated to our so-called creator. I say creator like that because I think the word is a bit of a misnomer, but I suppose people still use it regardless. That is all. I suppose I should be getting back to work anyway. Thank you for this most pleasant conversation. You know, if you wanted to continue talking at a later time, you should have no difficulty contacting me. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, maybe it's a good thing I have her on my contact. Having more contacts equals knowledge, and knowledge should be power. And if this game has it so knowledge equals you're screwed, here's the negative ending, then I'm gonna be upset. But yeah, we will save. I guess on the next one. Tatsu Avenue. It's still Tatsu. Rest on the bench. Open the hatch. Fallen leaves. I don't recognize this species of tree. Examine. Why? Open the hatch sounds suspicious. Rest on the bench also sounds suspicious, though. So yeah, we're gonna save. I get a feeling it's like sit on the bench, they'll show up. Open the hatch. What happens? On the metal covering of the hatch, there are two buttons which are situated to the left and the right of a central circular lever. The arrow of the lever is pointing up. Shit. Press the second button. Turn the lever clockwise. I think I'd need actual knowledge of this beforehand. What if I rest on the bench first? Finally a place to sit down. The view of the scenery is perfect. You appreciated the landscape for a bit. Oh, that was nice. I was just about to get up when I noticed someone sitting next to me. Like a Charizard in a way, but slimmer, and they got a blatant, really wide collar on. Okay. Well, I didn't see you there. I thought you were a statue or something. Dramavian? That is a weird name. I'm gonna pursue... Dramavian? That's strange. Hello? Well, maybe it is a statue, or I just turned invisible. I hope it's not the latter. Is there something up with that dragon? He just doesn't talk. Is he a mime dragon? Is it gonna be like Game of Thrones and Hodor? I'm gonna actually think it is, probably. It's just like joke, sheer... Just, I'm gonna throw that out there. I'll rest on the bench again, though. I'm already well rested. Oh. Okay, fine. We'll try to do the puzzle. Meeting that weird dragon maybe is a good thing anyways. Alright, well. Open the hatch. Let's see. 2 button, left, right, center. Turn the lever counterclockwise. Button. The first button is now pressed and stitched flush. Okay. There's clockwise and counterclockwise. This is definitely going to be something specific, so I'm going to do something random. Like, so let's say it's that. I'll just try and brute force 2 things. I don't think anyone's gonna believe me that I just brute forced that. Okay. I don't have a response. I wanted to say something witty, frankly. Just give me 1 sec. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. Counterclockwise? What if I do it this way? And would it just be like that? Just like I did it the right way? Or is it just like doing it this? And it's all you need to do? Genuinely, I'm going to have to look up a walkthrough. Like, I'm going to be like, of course, for real. Like, I'm going to look up a walkthrough. Hopefully, not to spoil myself. Angels with Scaly Wings. Wait, what was the place called? Wait, Tatsu Hatch. I just want to know. Oh, Jesus Christ! Believe me, the walkthrough at the wiki says search the mysterious hatch. Open it by pressing button 1, button 2, and turning the handle counterclockwise. That's not what I did. I went counterclockwise 2. Then clockwise. Or wait, clockwise? No, wait, I went clockwise, yeah, then counterclockwise, and then 1. So it's just, there's a lot of solutions and they're just all similar, but doing clockwise is wrong, but doing it counterclockwise is right. But it says I only have to do is 1, 2, and turning. Is that all I need to do and it's not that difficult? Hang on. Because I was like, I shit myself being like, wait, why did I brute force and actually get it right? But is it just something as simple as 1, 2, and counterclockwise? Oh, okay. Never mind, it's not that hard to brute force. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's continue where we left off then. I looked down to see... I mean, how long is this? You know what, let's leave it at a cliffhanger. You know, I already was just like, as soon as I solved the puzzle, maybe my face, I can't see my own face, but I was like, I don't even know how I looked. I'm gonna have to look at recording, but I was just like, wait, I was not expecting to brute force it. But again, it's apparently easy, so it's not as... If that was like, if the only answer was counterclockwise 2, clockwise 1, if that was the specific answer, and there's no other answer, that would have been a 1 in a million bazillion chance. But the fact I still got it, I guess, is mildly impressive, but I'm not something I'd toot my own horn for. We're gonna save... Actually, we already saved it there. We're gonna leave it there. I don't know what's in here except for an achievement that says something's bloody, so something relating to the plot. But at the same time, wait. Now that's the problem. There's an achievement that links to this, and it says, and again, with as minimal spoilers as possible, it says Finders Keepers, acquire a bandage, let's say. And it says this achievement is locked once the true ending has been seen. So am I not even meant to know how to open the hatch until I get the true ending? I don't know. I will still examine it, unless people in the comments who played the game just tell me, no, Neco, do not go down there. Otherwise, we're going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed, and look forward to more. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button, Big Muffalo subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching. Until the next time.